Welcome back, guys. I hope you're doing great. I am Golden from Silence is Gold, and we are doing, um, a tour of the finished Black Forest Lodge. So let's go over here. I'll show you. Look at it, guys. Look at it. It's gorgeous. It actually is. I'm actually really happy with it. Um, we did a lot of stuff, and today's just basically a tour day. Um, Stop running in the air. Today's basically a tour day. I got a lot of stuff going out here in the real worlds, and I need to get them done. So I don't have a lot of time, and I do apologize for that. But we're going to get them done. This is our shrine to Odin. It's a hunting shrine. We got some meat. We got some mead. We have inside of the hunting lodge, we have an eating area. We have a cooking area. We have a gorgeous porch. Gorgeous. I said it was, so it must be. I would never lie to you guys. Never. This is the first son's room. I didn't decorate as much as I wanted to. I just had a lot of stuff going on and I haven't had much time to do it. First son and his wife's bed, and that's their kid's bed. I decided they had a child. And the first son's really a family man. He really likes to be a family man. This is the second son's place. This is where he was stored. He's very jealous. Sorry guys, I got a text and now I have no idea what I was talking about. So this is the second son's room. He is not happy about it because he feels like he's isolated from his dad and he thinks he should have equal things to his dad. Okay? And he feels that this son is like right outside his dad's bedroom, which is actually feels smaller than the other people's bedrooms, but that's okay. But what the second son doesn't know is that the father actually prefers the second son to the first son. The first son he thinks is weak because his father has some kind of weird misgivings about the fact that his son is quiet and prefers his wife and child's company to court. I'm not sure why he thinks that, but that's the way he thinks. And yes, guys, I know my story changes all the time, but stories develop. They're not always stagnant. They're not always, once upon a time, happens. Things change, especially in my head. So, we're going to change it. And the whole idea was to give the first son, just so you know, the story's going to change like 1,000 times. Words, guys, words. I just lost my thought. It's gone. It flew away like a butterfly. The first son was supposed to get his own place when he had his family, and the second son was supposed to move down there. But he never told that to anyone, so now everybody's still begrudging. He doesn't know what to do because his dad didn't tell him. His dad tells him everything and what to do, where to go, how high to jump, because he really doesn't like being the first son. He doesn't want to be the lord of whatever land they live in. He just wants to hang out with his wife and his kid and enjoy things. So, like I said, there was a lot of fighting and grumbling, and the Lord's not a favorite of children. I think you can tell that by the way he treats his own kids. So he gave his children their own tower, which he built to protect the land from. Watch the other videos, you guys will know. So he got, whoops, where are we? I don't know where I'm going, guys. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. This is the big pile of rubble we saved. I'm so proud of this. So he gave each of his kids a tower. They had to fix it up themselves. This is what the first son decided to do. You all seen this before if you were watching the videos. And I gotta admit, the first son and his wife were very happy about getting the tower because their little one really disliked the main lodge because his grandfather insisted on putting up the heads of the animals and the creatures he took hunted. Yeah, let's go with hunted. Yeah, they're a little scary. There's glowy eyes, guys. Glowy eyes are scary. Just happens to be what I had in my thing at the time. Yeah. So they're all very happy because they're all separated. Once again, the second son is still upset with his dad because the first son is closer to his dad than the second son. He thinks he should be over further. But he got the better tower. Whatever. Can't fight no matter what. We actually updated this, so we're doing this tour. We got a kitchen now. We have an eating hall that's not completely decorated yet. Go on, go on. And eating area. We have planning our next hunt. Sleeping area. And a nice balcony. I don't know what happened there, guys. So, guys, we're going to talk about Fred. Okay? Fred, this is Fred, guys. Everybody knows Fred. Everybody loves Fred. Fred is a wonderful person. Look at Fred, or troll, or whatever. As long as you're in ghost mode, he's a wonderful person. This is Fred's chicken farm. See, it even says it right up there. And we go down. And yes, I know I could put other things in here, but we're going to keep this. Uh-oh. I will link down below the 2 chicken farms that I created. They work very, very well. Both of them. This one's, even with the water, they just ignore water. They don't pay any attention to it. We just had a whole, is there any eggs that we can check out here? No. Well, we did have a whole bunch of eggs apparently because there's a whole bunch of chicks laying around. What is that? Oh, that's Amber. Oh no. So as long as you keep wood in this and you put them in these areas, this whole entire place is going to be, it doesn't matter where they drop their eggs, they will hatch. Okay? This is super simple, quick and easy. Just really convenient. And they're not going to get raided, they're not going to get destroyed, they're not going to have any kind of issues. So Fred has been sitting up on top. He's on the lookout. He has relatives coming over. He has his cousin Fred and his other cousin Fred. Now, and they're overdue. He doesn't know where they are, and he's a little worried. So, this is Fred. Come on, Fred, pop in. There's Fred. This Fred didn't go far enough, and he doesn't know quite where he's going. He's trying to figure it out. He knows his cousin Fred lives somewhere around here, but he's not completely sure. So he's here. He didn't go quite far enough. Pop in. There, this is his other cousin Fred. He went right by his cousin Fred's place and landed here. The Freds, they're not the best. They're not as swift as they could be. This Fred is beside himself. He's very worried about his cousins. He doesn't know where they are. And we're going to leave those Freds there because as long as we're in ghost mode, they're not going to bother us. And we are definitely in ghost mode because we all know my love of trolls, which is not great. It is not fast. It is not great. I do not like trolls. From the very first moment I started playing this game, I did not love trolls. Look, guys, look. We got boats. We're going to throw some stuff in here. Don't need this. Could probably use that later on. Don't need that or that. Could use that. I'm going to put that up in one of the houses. We don't need that. Okay. So, there you go, guys. That's what we did. Now you know. And we saw it, and you heard the story of the Freds. You saw the completed lodge. You saw the completed, well, it's not decorated all the way, but of the second son and the first son. You saw the chicken farm. I do have plans for this area right here. So, as you know, the Lord came in, came in and decided this land was his. Here is where the native people lived. Okay, so here's the hunting lodge. Thought it was a great hunting lodge, and it is. It's a beautiful hunting lodge. I have to admit that. It's a true story, guys. It's gorgeous. And you know the story about how the other two towers got, how the sons have their towers, and why these towers are all here just to protect us from all the other people and all the other animals. But the lodge had to bring in its own people to take care of the Lord, because the Lord likes things a certain way, and he can't convince the native people that this is the way it should be, because they decided that he's not their Lord. Good for them. So, we're going to build a little tiny village with tiny little houses just to keep the servants for all the lords, okay? Instead of having them in each individual lord's house, having like little outhouses and stuff like that, which is what I was originally going to do. We're going to build a little village just for the servants of the towers and the first sons and second sons and the Lord, and it's going to be right here. I feel like this is a good place. It's like in between the second son and the first son, and the Lord. And once you get to the Lord's house, it's not that far to go to the first son's house. Oh my gosh, I can't speak, guys. So this is what we're going to do next time. I got stuff to do out in the reels, and I don't have time to do it today. I apologize. But you got to see the tour. Yeah. Oh, and we're big Odin fans on my channel. So, because we don't have an ash tree, except for the one that's up in the sky, way over there. And I think this is the only place I've seen in this game where you could barely see the ash tree. It's like not taking up the whole sky. Look. It's there. It's right over there, but you can't look at it. It's not taking up the whole entire sky. I think this is the only place in the game so far. Obviously, there's more, but God, this place is so pretty. Oh. If you want to play this seed, guys, it's linked down below. Well, it's not linked, but the seed is there. Words, guys, words. I'm not my friend today. So, this is going to be a shrine to Odin. The lodge has a shrine to Odin. And this one has I know, I'm so proud of that, guys. You have no idea how proud I am of that half circle. And this is actually a shrine to Odin. This is the shrine we usually have down in the meadows. So we usually just have the tree and a couple of flowers around it, or other trees, like birch trees around it. I don't know why I decided to do that, but we always have to have a shrine to Odin someplace in our builds. Okay, guys, there you go. That's it. That's all we got for you today. Let's go over here. This is my house in the creepy lake house. God, drives me insane. I'm gonna have to fix that. Okay, guys. See, the tree's way over there. I hope you have a wonderful day or night or whatever it is, wherever you're at. Now look at me, I got glowy eyes. Isn't that cute? And remember to hit the like and subscribe and leave a comment. Oh, YouTube loves it when you do those things. I love it when you do those things because I get to talk to you. I really miss you if you guys talk to me a lot and then I don't hear from you. I get worried about you. So I hope you're doing well and have a wonderful one.